It's one of the most terrifying emergencies a pilot can face, smoke in the cockpit, and it happens more often than you might think. Now, the makers of a small device say it can give flight crews a fighting chance. Fox 12's Mackenzie Richmond shows us how it works.
According to the FAA, more than 3 in-flight smoke or fume events happen every single day. They can be triggered by everything from overheating devices to faulty wiring. But when smoke enters the cockpit, the risk can become deadly fast.
We got to declare an emergency. We have smoke in the cockpit. We have smoke in the cabin, smoke in the cockpit. We'd like to declare an emergency. 177 souls on board.
185 souls on board.
Imagine trying to land an airplane and suddenly you can't see your flight controls. Well, that's exactly what happened to veteran pilot Brian Schaaf when he was flying more than 200 passengers from St. Louis to Portland.
And then all of a sudden, I see the smoke billowing into the cockpit, and I could not see the flight instruments, which were like 2 feet in front of me, and it was thick. I pushed forward on the control wheel, which kicked off the autopilot, which was a bad time for that to happen. I can't see my flight instruments, so that means that no one's flying the airplane.
The creators of a device called EVAS say it was made for this type of crisis, short for Emergency Vision Assurance System. EVAS inflates within seconds, creating a clear tunnel of filtered air so pilots can see their controls.
You can't see anything, and you just press your face against this big balloon that blows up. Boom, there's everything I need right there.
Since the 1990s, EVAS has been installed in more than 9,000 planes, including cargo carriers like FedEx and UPS, and some commercial airlines like JetBlue. But most passenger planes don't have them, even though the CEO of EVAS says people are the biggest threats.
Your phone, your tablet, your laptop computer, charging stations, they all have a lithium-ion battery in there.
According to the FAA, these batteries pose a serious risk on planes. They are one of the top causes of in-cabin fires.
It's scary. 200 passengers with 4 batteries each, plus the pilots and flight attendants. It adds up really quickly.
That's why he is pushing to get more of these devices on planes, but they come with a hefty price tag. They're about $20,000 each. But still, Kasten says it's well worth it.
It's a fraction of the cost of an emergency.
Captain Schaaf says he'd give his entire salary to have one in his plane.
Maybe we should be a little proactive and put them on our aircraft now. How would an airline passenger feel if they found out like their loved one died in an accident, but the airline could have prevented this?
I reached out to American, United, Alaska, and Southwest Airlines to ask about their use of EVAS. Only Southwest responded, stating they are aware of EVAS but are not a customer. They said they evaluate safety equipment through their FAA-approved safety management system, but did not explain why they don't use EVAS. EVAS is not currently FAA required, but it is FAA approved and recommended. Mackenzie Richmond, Fox 12 Oregon.